Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have some Monster High news to discuss. We're going to be going over G3 stuff in this video, just because the Scaradise Island line has finally started leaking. I tried to wait a bit to see if any of the other characters would leak. For instance, I know that there's a Laguna, Draculaura, and Frankie also present in this line, because, you know, they're addicted to the main five and cannot stop using them no matter what the circumstance is. So I was waiting for those three to leak as well, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen today. If it does, I'll make another video later, but for now, we're going to be talking about Clawdeen and Heath. So, Heath is a big deal because this is his first doll in G3. We did get to see a peek of what he would look like thanks to Claude's music video like a month or so ago, but today we finally got to see the actual doll, and gotta say, he looks pretty okay. He looks pretty good. So, with that said, let's begin. So, to kick us off, this is what Clawdeen looks like. Not a big fan of the pants, but I do like her bathing suit underneath. As for Heath, this is what he looks like. So, Heath is pretty okay. He's basically just wearing the outfit that he wears in the show, so this counts as a basic release. By the way, this is the second time that Heath has gotten his basic doll, not in an actual, like, core doll line, but either in a 2-pack or in a budget line. So, yeah, just a little fun fact. In G1, he also did not have his doll released. Normally, they released it in a 2-pack with Abby, where she was wearing a different outfit because it was the Home Ick release. So they basically did the same thing here. They released him as a beach doll rather than as a core doll. And you know, I can see why. Honestly, Heath has a pretty boring outfit. The doll looks good, and I am happy with the amount of accessories he comes with, especially considering that this is a budget line, as I mentioned. The Scaradise Island line is a budget line similar to the Ghoul's Day Out line. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was the first budget line that we got. It only released at stores, like, basically just kind of like everywhere except for Walmart and Target. The most common place people were finding it in the US was at Toys R Us, and I don't know if it was the same internationally. Like, I don't know if everyone was finding it at Toys R Us or if it was just here. But, yeah, it's most likely going to be the same with this line. So the artwork on the front of the box is done by Darko, of course, because he's just the main artist at this point, and it looks pretty good. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the amount of stuff these dolls come with, but, yeah, I've definitely been rambling a little too much. Let's get everything in order and just talk about each doll individually. So Heath looks really good. I think they did a really good job with him, and overall, I am not disappointed by what I'm seeing. So, I'll admit, I was nervous when Heath, like, got announced for a doll. I was like, oh god, he's kind of ugly in the show. He's very ugly in the show, actually. Heath is ugly in the show. Did you guys know that? They just made him really ugly in the series. But, fortunately, that's not the case here. They actually did a fairly good job making him a doll. I think it might be the slightly more orangey skin tone they gave him. In the show, he has a more yellowish skin tone, which, while accurate to G1, didn't really go well with the blue they have him wearing. That's one of my biggest issues with Heath. I don't like that he's wearing blue. Like, does it make him look better next to Abby? Kinda, but I just don't feel like it's his color, by any means. His hairstyle is a bit of a fire mohawk, as you can see. There is some sculpting on the side of his head. I don't know if that's, like, maybe it's supposed to be like a side shave, even though he's literally made of fire. You know, just a random little tangent real quick. I saw somebody complaining about how Monster High boys always have sculpted hair. And, like, no, Claude has real hair. Basically, they were complaining about it under a post of Heath. And it's like, what do you expect them to do? He has fire for hair. Are they supposed to just give him hair that looks like fire? I feel like that would be worse. I don't know. Are they supposed to actually light fire to the doll? Like, set him ablaze? And when you get him, you can use him as a torch? I don't know. I just feel like it was a dumb criticism, especially when they only do it for characters who actually need their hair sculpted. For example, Deuce. What are they supposed to do? Just give him hair? No, he has snakes for hair. And it's the same thing with him. Like, Claude has hair as a doll because he actually has hair. He doesn't, like, have, like, something else in place of hair. He just has hair, you know? Basically, I just thought that was funny. So, yeah. So, Heath comes with a little drink, a pair of sunglasses, and a beach bag. And also a sunscreen. But it's not very high in SPF. It only seems to be an SPF 30, which is kind of funny just because, you know, he's made of fire. What's he trying to protect himself from? On to Clawdeen, because we've talked about Heath more than enough. She's pretty cute. Overall, I don't have that many thoughts on her, but I do like the use of green. I do feel like green is a very nice color that complements Clawdeen well. She's got a green earring, she has green sunglasses, there's green eyeshadow, her bathing suit has a lot of green on it, and she has a little book that is called Howler Thriller, so that's fun. She's got green on her pants as well, but then she's got those goddamn jelly shoes. Again, I don't like the jelly shoes. These are at least better, because they're like actual shoes and not just like a clear see-through boot. Like, they're more of like strappy sandals, and I like that a lot better. Overall, Clawdeen is pretty cute. I definitely don't have as many thoughts on her, just because it just feels like a Clawdeen that we've seen before, if I'm being honest. I do like her box art, though, and she looks cute in the box. Like, I don't know what it is, but her hairstyle looks different in the box. I think it's just how curly it is in these photos, but then in the box it's just clearly not as curly. By the way, this is what the production dolls look like, and these are the stock images. The stock images always differ slightly from the production dolls, so if you want to know what the dolls are going to look like in person, these photos are the best bet. So yeah, in short, this line is looking promising so far. By the way, I don't know why the pictures are kind of blurry here. They're a lot higher quality on my cell phone, but I had to forward them to my recording device, so yeah. So, we do also have descriptions of the Scaradise Island dolls, and somebody who always DMs me the information, svrc.xv, interesting username, they always DM me the information about these dolls. They translated it for me. Heath's description reads, Heath burns runs pretty hot, so there's nothing like a scarycation on the beach passing sunbathing for this hot doll. It's a little bit of a rough translation because I believe it was translated, I don't remember what language from, but Clawdeen's description was kind of funny. Let me put it on the screen actually. This Monster High doll makes a rather illegal werewolf. Clawdeen Wolf shows her furious sense of fashion in a purple stocking from head to toe. Your creepy canine crescent is ready to join the fun too. With its posable body and spooky storytelling accessories, the Clawdeen Wolf doll is a perfect gift for children 4 years and older. Fully articulated. The doll can't be alone. Colors and decorations may vary. That description is fun to me because it just implies that being a werewolf is illegal. It's against the law. They say Clawdeen is an illegal werewolf, which means can't be a werewolf in this town. Can't have shit in Detroit. So, yeah. I also like this doll cannot be alone. The doll can't be alone. Like, what's gonna happen to her if I leave her alone? Are you gonna tell me that, Amazon product description? Overall, there isn't that much else to say about this line. I would like to see the back of the box just because I'm curious to see if all of the artworks for the characters are on the back or if it's just a photo of the dolls together. Because with the previous line that we got, it had just a photo of all of them together, which was still cute. And they used the prototypes for the photos, which was also just, I like seeing prototypes, so that was fun. Okay, I was just trying to speak, but had to choke for a second, I guess. Something interesting is that the Monster High logo in the background was changed, just in terms of what colors are on it. It kind of goes from yellow, purple, to a bluish green color. Usually it's just rainbow, I'm pretty sure. The Scaradise Island thing also has a bit of an ombre effect going on. It's pretty cute. I don't know where people get these stock photo leaks from. I really don't know. It seems to be from another country's Amazon, just based on this description that we have access to. So, I'm assuming some other country has these up on Amazon right now, but I have not been informed which country this is. Sometimes when leaks like this happen, people gatekeep information, so I don't know, maybe the person who found it just posted the screenshots and called it a day. That's probably why the link hasn't been going around. I don't know. But these dolls are currently slated for a release next year, but there's always a chance that they'll come out early because, you know, things just happen to drop early sometimes. It's like how Rainbow High will be like, oh, these new dolls are the spring lineup, and then they release in winter. It's kind of funny, you know, that's just kind of what happens. It ends up falling on the retailers, because sometimes you'll have like Walmart that doesn't care and puts stuff out early, and that's how people were getting Toralei a whole month in advance to when she was actually supposed to release. And I am referring to G3 Toralei. So, you never know. Maybe Macy's / Toys R Us will start putting these dolls out soon, and we'll get to see them, because I want to see Frankie and Laguna. Laguna is going to be in a playset. It's like a taco stand, I believe. So that'll be fun. I love Laguna. I really want to see her. But for now, these two are pretty good. I think out of the two, I think I prefer Clawdeen. Yeah, this is a very cute Clawdeen. Her design does kind of feel reminiscent of G1. Like, if you guys don't remember, in Skull Shores, Cleo had a similar outfit piece, like with these transparent beach cover-up pants, and underneath she had like a swimsuit on. So it is something that they've done before. Overall, pretty cute. Heath is okay. I'm glad he didn't turn out horribly ugly. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Overall, I like this line, and I'm excited to see more of it. I hope that Frankie and Draculaura, when we get to see them, they do actually mix it up with both characters, because as I mentioned, I'm getting a little tired of Draculaura's dolls looking so samey. So basically, I just hope they do something unique with her, and as for Frankie, I always like them. They're always on some weird shit, and I love it. So, yeah. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Also, yes, I'm going to make a video about Holiday Scalita. I just didn't want to do it in this one. Okay, bye.